fuck what we think anymore. And we are just living in a country under dictators by a different name. Because if you're unaware of what's happening here, this is Senator John Cornyn. He claims to be a Republican, but he is everything but. He is pro-amnesty, pro-immigration, pro-open borders, pro-choice, pro-socialism, pro-war, and pro-everything that we voted against. And there's a very good chance that this motherfucker can be the Senate Majority Leader, even though Republicans won it by a huge margin. And the reason it could happen is because Mitch McConnell, a decrepit crypt keeper version of a fucking senator, is currently still in charge because he was the Senate Minority Leader. And he has called for a secret vote where he wants to elect the Senate Majority Leader before the new senators take office. And he nominated John Cornyn for that position. He nominated a guy who is against not only everything Trump wants to do, but is against everything the American people voted for in this election. Like, we might as well put Nancy Pelosi in charge of the Senate. That's what we'd get with John Cornyn. And if Mitch McConnell succeeds because it's a secret vote and we won't know who voted, nothing you voted for will get done. Because what will happen is everything will get held up in the Senate and it'll force Donald Trump to do everything through executive order. And then the Democrats will sue every one of those executive orders. And those will be dragged out in court for the next 6 to 12 to 18 to 24 to 36 months. And nothing will get done. All because the deep state doesn't want it done. Now, we are holding out hope that they will actually elect Rick Scott, somebody who's actually behind Trump's agenda, to the Senate majority. But they're making it so we can't hold anyone accountable on how they vote. That these senators can vote to put in somebody who will put a stop to everything Trump wants to do. Put a stop to everything you voted for. And let me just say right now that if this guy is elected Senate Majority Leader, I will no longer be an advocate to vote Republican or Democrat. I will no longer be an advocate for vote for what's important to you and make the government what you want it to be. No, I will be an advocate for burning this whole fucking thing to the ground. Because at that point, we are no longer a republic. No, because at that point, we'd be an oligarchy bordering on a dictatorship. So if this guy becomes the Senate Majority Leader, expect my content to change quite a bit.